Rand Water and the City of Tshwane are arguing about who's responsible as taps remain dry in parts of the metro. The municipality blames outages on low pressure at reservoirs, while Rand Water maintains that the real issue is overconsumption. We're joined by Tshwane Utilities MMC, Themba Fosi. Themba, good evening. Thanks for your time. So this really seems like a debate or an argument that would take the City of Tshwane and Rand Water getting together in a meeting and having the technicians and engineers from both sides really give a status update on what they observe to be the problem, and you could work your way forward from there. Is that too simplistic an understanding of how to resolve this issue?
Fortunately, Kathy, that has been done. Yesterday, the whole day of Sunday, we had a meeting that was convened by the Minister, Deputy Minister, and Rand Water, together with City of Tshwane, to be able to delve into the issue of low pressures of water and the communication between the two entities. We must accept that when two bulls are fighting, the grass suffers the most. In this instance, the residents are the ones that are getting a big foot in this one. So we then sat down to have a communication strategy, number one. Two is that we can be able to allow our technical team to make decisions so that if they don't find each other, they can be able to then cascade that to the executives.
Are you saying that even after that meeting, there was no clarity about where exactly the issue is? So then what's the issue?
Now, currently, on last week already, as we have alluded that we had gotten low pressures from the Rand Water side to our side. Under normal circumstances, 10 bars is what would get our reservoirs full. Even those in the high-lying areas will be able to be supplied with water. As a result, from our tests and our technical team, that was not the case, and we could not be able to supply water because that has been tried, and we've tested several times. We have then found out that a week before, Rand Water had a technical glitch, which were not informed, thus leading to outages. Under normal circumstances, what happens is that if you have a technical issue on your reservoirs, you alert the client so that the client can throttle our residents, in this case, so we can salvage water and even send out a word to our residents that they need to use water sparingly. However, that is the past. We have a communication strategy. We have a solution as to what will happen from now on in cases where there is technical glitches between either City of Tshwane. One other thing also I must add is that it is no longer a question of this is Rand Water's problem, this is City of Tshwane's problem. It is our problem. We need to have both these technical teams making sure that whenever there's instances of a fault or cable theft or vandalism or whatever, it needs to be all hands on deck, irrespective from which entity you're coming from.
Themba, what residents want to know most, especially those that have been without water, when will it be restored to full capacity?
Now, there is water. Water has been restored. Our reservoirs have improved immensely, especially in the water kloof area. The Mooi reservoir is up and running, and the Karina and the Klapperkop are all up and running. Suffice to say, we have this mileage that we have done. There's other projects that we're running in parallel, like making residents aware about the water usage. One, run a campaign to make sure that the usage of water and the sparingly usage of water is a priority, number two. And number three is that on instances where our reservoirs are low, we then throttle our residents so that they can get a little bit of pressure to make sure that up until the problem is sorted out, only then would they be able to get a full throttle of water.
So, Themba, as far as you're concerned, as things stand as of tonight, there should be no areas in the City of Tshwane that are struggling with water supply.
100%. Most definitely, we have the reservoir levels with us. Yes. Currently, there's no area that has shortages of water.
All right. Themba Fosi, Tshwane Utilities MMC. We'll leave it there for tonight. Thanks for your time.